Good evening, you're watching Hornbill TV's Prime Time. First headlines. Trump's tariff hits India Postal Department halts all parcel services to the US from August 25th amid new customs rules and a steep 50% tariff burden. Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO unveiled a model of India's space station Bharatiya Antariksh Station BAS on the occasion of the National Space in New Delhi on Friday. The Dharmasthala mass burial case has taken an unexpected turn with the arrest of the complainant who had claimed to be a whistleblower in an alleged case of mass rapes and murders in Karnataka village. Search for a person continues in Uttarakhnd's Tharali under the Dehradun. State Disaster Management Secretary Vinod Kumar Suman said after the heavy rainfall last night, a large amount of debris has accumulated in the Tharali town and upper areas. Now the news in details. The Department of the Post on Saturday announced a temporary suspension of all postal services to the United States from August 25th, citing changes in the U.S. customs rules that will come into effect later this month. The decision follows Executive Order number 14324 issued by the U.S. administration on July 30, which withdraws the duty-free de minimis exemption for goods valued up to US $800. The suspension of postal services comes against a backdrop of escalating trade tensions, with US President Donald Trump recently imposing a 25% tariff on India along with an additional 25% penalty for purchasing Russian oil, effectively raising the total tariff burden to 50%. In a press statement, the Department of the Post said that with effect from August 29, all international postal items destined for the USA, regardless of their value, shall be subjected to customs duty as per the country's specific International Emergency Economic Power Act tariff framework. However, it added that the gift items up to USD 100 will continue to remain exempt. Under the new order, transport carriers delivering shipments through the International Postal Network or other qualified parties approved by the U.S. Customs and the Border Protection are required to collect and remit duties. According to the release, while CBP issued guidelines on August 15, several processes concerning the designation of the qualified parties and mechanisms for the duty collection remain undefined. As a result, US-bound air carriers have informed Indian authorities that they will be unable to accept consignments after August 25th due to lack of operational readiness. In a big twist to the Dharmasthala case, the Special Investigation Team has taken into custody a key complainant who was earlier under the witness protection, a former sanitation worker, CN Chinaya, who became popularly known as the masked man for covering his face while filing the complaint, was interrogated throughout Wednesday and later produced before a magistrate. Officials said that the arrest was made after inconsistencies were found in the statement and documents provided. During questioning, he is believed to have disclosed the names of several individuals and handed over skeleton remains, which he had earlier presented as evidence. Meanwhile, the SIT is preparing to record a statement of another complainant, Sujata Bhatt, who had alleged that her daughter went missing in Dharmasthala in 2003. Other individuals who have publicly leveled allegations against Dharmasthala are also coming under police scrutiny. The Special Investigation Team formed by the state government is probing charges of multiple murders, rapes and burials across different places in Dharmasthala over the past 2 decades. The complainant reportedly a former sanitation worker, has claimed that he worked in Dharmasthala between 1995 and 2014 and that he was forced to bury a number of bodies, including those of women minors in Dharmasthala. He had alleged that some of the bodies showed signs of sexual assault. He has also given a statement before a magistrate in this regard. As a part of the probe, the SIT has conducted excavations at the multiple locations identified by the complainant in the forested areas along banks in Netravati River in Dharmasthala, where some skeleton remains have been found at 2 sites so far.
SIT?
Well, SIT, they have formed, the government has formed the SIT and they are investigating it, and there should be a time-bound for SIT, because they should give a specific time so that the real facts come out early. So it cannot prolong for a long time, because lakhs of people have got faith in that temple, and to clear their doubts, SIT should give the report at the earliest.
Kerala Sports Minister V. Abdul Rahman on Saturday confirmed that the Argentina football team, along with the star player Lionel Messi, will arrive in Kerala to play a friendly match in November this year. He was speaking to the reporters following the Argentina Football Association's AFA announcements that their national team, led by the manager Lionel Scaloni, would play friendly matches in Luanda, Angola and Kerala. Abdul Rahman said that the state had initially requested AFA to schedule the match in either October or November this year. Until Augustine, the MD of the Reporter Broadcasting Company Private Limited, which is the Kerala government's official partner in the project, also confirmed that the Argentinian team will visit Kerala from November 10 to 18. Argentina's football team will also play a friendly match against a yet-to-be-decided opponent.
Argentina Football Association officially announced the confirm of Messi and team come to Kerala and date in November 10 to 18, including Messi 2022 Qatar World Cup team. The government and Reporter TV proudly announced the date of 10 to 18 November. I request to the entire Kerala peoples and entire the Messi fans, and you enjoy the event and celebrate the event. Thank you. Only the problem is the date on the 18th and 10th November or October. Officially announced the November date, 10 to 18. Now the entire controversy is closed. Government and sports minister, entire team is very support now. The entire team also is now support, and the Argentina team and the entire team also support now.
Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO unveiled a model of India's space station Bharatiya Antariksh Station BSA on the occasion of the National Space Day in New Delhi on Friday. The first module of the BSA, India's indigenous space station, is likely to be launched by 2028. This will mark India's entry into the select group of the nations that operate by orbital laboratories. There are 2 space stations at the present. One of these is the International Space Station ISS, visited by the Indian astronaut group Captain Subhanshu Shukla recently. This is jointly operated by the 5 space agencies across the world. The other one is Tainong Space Station of China. All 5 models of the BAS are expected to be placed by 2035 as a part of India's ambitious plan for the space sector. The BAS or 01 module will weigh around 10 tons and will be placed in a low Earth orbit at 450 kilometers above the Earth. The ISS orbits the Earth at an altitude of 370 to 460 kilometers. Scientists said that the salient features of the BAS include indigenously developed environmental control and life support system, Bharat docking system, Bharat berthing mechanism, automatic hatch system, platform for microgravity research and technology demonstration, viewpoints for scientific imagining and crew recreation. The BAS will also have provisions for refilling of propulsion and ELSS fluids, radiation thermal and micrometeoroid orbital debris, protection space suits, airlock to support extravehicular activity, and plug-and-play integrated avionics. Search for a person continues in Uttarakhnd's Tharali under Dehradun. State Disaster Management Secretary Vinod Kumar Suman said after the heavy rainfall last night, a large amount of debris has accumulated in Tharali town and the upper area. Debris has entered 10 to 12 houses and 2 houses have collapsed. Additionally, there is significant water clogging in 20 to 25 houses. Roads and lanes are heavily waterlogged. Of the 2 missing reports, 1 body has been retrieved while other remains missing. Chief Secretary Anand Vardhan said SDRF, local police, DDRF and people from the Tehsil have reached the spot to assist. People from risky areas have been evacuated.
थराली में रात में ज़्यादा बरसात होने के कारण थराली कस्बे में और ऊपर के क्षेत्र में काफ़ी ज़्यादा मलबा आया है। 10-12 मकानों में बहुत ज़्यादा मलबा आया है। 2 मकान ध्वस्त हो गए हैं और 10-12 मकानों के अलावा जो करीब 20-25 मकान है उसमें काफ़ी जल भराव हुआ है। सड़कें और गलियों में काफ़ी ज़्यादा मलबा है। SDM आवास में काफ़ी लगभग 2 फीट तक मलबा आया है। एक व्यक्ति की मृत्यु की सूचना है और एक व्यक्ति लापता है। 5-7 गाड़ियां दबी हुई हैं। घटना में जो लोग प्रभावित हुए हैं उन सभी को तहसील में लाया जा रहा है। उनके रहने खाने की व्यवस्था की जा रही है। मौके पर स्वयं जिलाधिकारी और SP काम कर रहे हैं, टीमों का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं। उनके साथ में स्थानीय प्रशासन, स्थानीय पुलिस, SDRF, NDRF, ITBP, SSB लगातार सहयोग कर रही हैं। 5 JCB लगाई गई हैं जो मलबे को हटाने का काम कर रही हैं। वर्तमान में स्थिति सामान्य है। संचार व्यवस्था बहाल है। बिजली के कुछ पोल टूटे थे, उनको ठीक किया जा रहा है। इसके बाद बिजली व्यवस्था बहाल की जाएगी। पानी की लाइन ठीक करने के लिए वहाँ पे टीमें PWD की, बिजली की, पानी की जो विभाग हैं वहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं। वर्तमान में फिलहाल स्थिति सामान्य है। अभी नुकसान का आकलन के लिए किया जा रहा है। अभी नुकसान का आकलन नहीं किया जा सका है क्योंकि अभी की घटना है, आज ही की घटना है। चीफ सेक्रेटरी साहब अभी मौके पर यहाँ आए थे कंट्रोल रूम में। उनके द्वारा डिटेल में इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए गए हैं। व्यवस्था को सुचारू करने के लिए कहा गया है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी द्वारा स्थिति पर नज़र रखी जा रही है। उनके द्वारा उचित दिशा निर्देश दिए गए हैं। सब पे हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं।
में सुबह अर्ली मॉर्निंग एक लैंडस्लाइड और मड स्लाइड आया था, तो हमारी टीम वगैरह सब पहुंच गई है। SDRF पहुंच गई है, वहाँ लोकल पुलिस की टीम और हमारी DDRF और तहसील के रेवेन्यू के सारे लोग हैं वहाँ पे। और मलबा हटाने के लिए 5 JCB वहाँ लगी हुई है और DM SP और NDRF की टीम भी पहुँचने वाली है थोड़ी देर में। तो जो प्राप्त जानकारी हुई है 2 लोगों के मलबे में दबने की, तो एक लड़की की डेड बॉडी भी प्राप्त हुई है। वहाँ पर हमारे खाने पीने की सामग्री सफिशेंट क्वांटिटी में है और जो लोग थे डेंजरस एरिया में उनको इवैक्यूएट भी किया गया है। तो तहसील वगैरह में वहाँ उनको रखने की व्यवस्था की गई है। तो आशा करते हैं कि हम उसको मलबा वगैरह हटा लेंगे।
सर, जंगल चट्टी में जो झील बनी थी उसकी क्या प्रोसीजर है?
उसमें पानी काफ़ी नीचे हो गया है, उसको एक्सप्लोसिव से ब्लास्ट करके पानी निकाला गया है। तो अभी स्थिति ठीक है वहाँ पर।
सर, ऊपर कुछ लोग रोड टूट गई, कुछ लोग फंसे होने की वजह से?
नहीं, जो लोग फंसे हुए हैं उनको हम निकाल रहे हैं। अभी वैसा कोई क्रिटिकल सूचना वैसी नहीं प्राप्त हुई है कि कोई बहुत ज़्यादा लोग कहीं फंसे हुए हैं। हमारी पूरी टीम लगी हुई है जहाँ जहाँ इस तरह की सिचुएशंस डेवलप कर रही है। हम जो भी हमारी लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, लोकल SDRF, लोकल पुलिस, हमारी जो भी बाकी एजेंसीज़ हैं, ITBP आदमी सब इमीडिएटली रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे हैं और सभी तरह की आपदाओं के लिए और सभी प्रकार के सिचुएशंस के लिए हम तैयार हैं।
A quick break, we'll be right back.
শৈক্ষিক উৎকৰ্ষতা আৰু উদ্ভাৱনৰ প্ৰসাৰণৰ বাবে অসম চৰকাৰৰ দক্ষতা নিয়োগ আৰু উদ্যমিতা বিভাগে মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীৰ জীৱন অনুপ্ৰেৰণা আঁচনিৰ অধীনত অসমত অৱস্থিত চৰকাৰী খণ্ডৰ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় আৰু ৰাজহুৱা প্ৰতিষ্ঠানত 2021 চনৰ 1 এপ্ৰিলৰ পৰা 2025 চনত PhD কাৰ্যসূচীত নামভৰ্তি কৰা পূৰ্ণকালীন গৱেষকসকললৈ 25,000 টকা আৰু দিব্যাংগ গৱেষকসকললৈ 40,000 টকাৰ এককালীন সাহায্য আগবঢ়াইছে। আবেদনকাৰীৰ যোগ্যতা অসমৰ স্থায়ী বাসিন্দা হ'ব লাগিব। চাকৰিত নিয়োজিত হ'ব নালাগিব। অসমত অৱস্থিত চৰকাৰী খণ্ডৰ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় আৰু ৰাজহুৱা প্ৰতিষ্ঠানত 2021 চনৰ 1 এপ্ৰিলৰ পৰা 2025 চনৰ ভিতৰত PhD কাৰ্যসূচীত নামভৰ্তি কৰা পূৰ্ণকালীন গৱেষক হ'ব লাগিব। মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীৰ নিযুত মইনা আঁচনিৰ হিতাধিকাৰী হ'ব নালাগিব। পৰিয়ালৰ বাৰ্ষিক আয় 10 লাখ টকাতকৈ অধিক হ'ব নালাগিব। অন্য আঁচনিৰ অধীনত উচ্চ মূল্যৰ বৃত্তি বা সুবিধা লাভ কৰা হ'ব নালাগিব। আবেদন দাখিলৰ সবিশেষ তথ্যৰ বাবে www.dids.assam.gov.in ত লগইন কৰক। আবেদন দাখিলৰ অন্তিম সময়সীমা 31 আগষ্ট 2025।
HIV can be transmitted through sharing of HIV-infected needles and syringes. Know the roots of HIV transmission. Ignorance is not bliss.
শৈক্ষিক উৎকৰ্ষতা আৰু উদ্ভাৱনৰ প্ৰসাৰণৰ বাবে অসম চৰকাৰৰ দক্ষতা নিয়োগ আৰু উদ্যমিতা বিভাগে মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰীৰ জীৱন অনুপ্ৰেৰণা আঁচনিৰ অধীনত অসমত অৱস্থিত চৰকাৰী খণ্ডৰ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় আৰু ৰাজহুৱা প্ৰতিষ্ঠানত 2021 চনৰ 1 এপ্ৰিলৰ পৰা 2025 চনত PhD কাৰ্যসূচীত নামভৰ্তি কৰা পূৰ্ণকালীন গৱেষকসকললৈ 25,000 টকা আৰু দিব্যাংগ গৱেষকসকললৈ 40,000 টকাৰ এককালীন সাহায্য আগবঢ়াইছে। আবেদনকাৰীৰ যোগ্যতা অসমৰ স্থায়ী বাসিন্দা হ'ব লাগিব। চাকৰিত নিয়োজিত হ'ব নালাগিব। অসমত অৱস্থিত
Welcome back. Moving on with the news, former Supreme Court Judge Justice Markandeya Katju has issued an apology after his remark created outrage. Justice Katju had earlier stated in the post that all lady lawyers who winked at him in the court got favorable orders. He later deleted the post and apologized for the post, saying that his comments were made as a joke. Within hours of his first post, the Supreme Court Women Lawyers Association condemned the comments and expressed that the remarks made by the Justice Katju are misogynistic and offensive and warrants a public apology. It added that the comment not only demeaned women advocates but also erode public confidence in impartiality of the justice system and perpetuate harmful stereotypes that have place in a democratic society. Premises linked to industrialist Anil Ambani were raided by the Central Bureau of Investigation on Saturday. The searches were carried out in connection with the alleged bank fraud case. The CBI officials confirmed that the searches followed after a case has been registered but immediately refused to divulge details of the case. Recently, the Enforcement Directorate ED had issued an lookout circular LOC against Anil Ambani, chairman of the Anil Dhirubhai Ambani Group, in connection with its ongoing probe into an alleged ₹17,000 crore bank loan fraud. The LOC was issued at the request of the Federal Financial Probe Agency to prevent Ambani from leaving the country without prior clearances. FPJ had previously reported. The ED had also summoned the industrialist for questioning on August 5th as a part of its investigation. According to the officials, the case pertained to alleged diversion and misappropriation of loans availed by various ADAG group companies from the consortium of banks and financial institutions. The Enforcement Directorate has arrested Karnataka MLA KC Virendra from Gangtok in connection with an illegal online and offline betting case. Virendra, who represents the Durga constituency was taken into custody under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. According to the operation, ED recovered approximately 12 crore rupees in cash, including 1 crore rupees in foreign currency. Officials also recovered gold jewelry worth 6 crore rupees, 10 kilograms of silver articles and 4 luxury vehicles as well as multiple luxury items. The list of recoveries includes international casino membership and reward cards from MGM, Metropolitan, Bellagio, Marina and Casino Jewel. Along with this, the ED found several bank credit and debit cards, luxury hospitality memberships from Taj Hyatt and the Leela, and the cards bearing the distinctive number plate 0003. The arrest has been made under the provisions of the Prevention Act, Money Laundering Act 2002. The Enforcement Directorate confirmed that the further investigations are underway. Jammu Police and Chowki Chaura, Aknoor have uncovered a marriage fraud nexus and arrested 5 individuals, including a woman who impersonated as the bride. They allegedly orchestrated fake marriage arrangements, duping victims into paying substantial sums. The investigation began after the complaint registered by the Ankur police station on August 11. As per the complaint, Deepak Kumar, a resident of Dana Chapri, Chowki Chaura, approached the complainant Rashpal Chand, son of Chatur Ram, a resident of Dori Dagar, Chowki Chaura, with a marriage proposal from the outside to Union Territory and demanded rupees 3 lakh. After the marriage was solemnized, the bride along with the other accomplices fled within 2 days, thereby cheating the complainant. The investigation revealed that the gang was operating a fraudulent nexus under the guise of a marriage bureau. The racket managed everything, including arranging the bride, priest, the pandit and related formalities. Shortly after marriage, the bride would desert the complainant on the pretext or another. Due to the social stigma, many victims refrain from reporting such incidents. However, in this case, timely report has led by a major breakthrough. So far, 5 accused have been arrested and the investigation is ongoing. Further arrests have not been ruled out. According to the police force, more similar cases have surfaced. That's all for now. For more news updates, keep watching Hornbill TV.
এজন স্থিতপ্ৰজ্ঞ ৰাজনীতিবিদ, সমাজবাদ, মানৱতাবাদ, ৰাষ্ট্ৰীয়তাবাদৰ ত্ৰিবেণী সংগম তেখেতৰ সংগ্ৰামী জীৱন। জৰুৰীকালীন সময়ৰ আপোচবিহীন সংগ্ৰামী সত্তা, ইমাৰ্জেঞ্চিৰ কলা সময়ৰ কৰাল গ্ৰাসত পৰি খাটিছিল 19 মাহৰ কাৰাবাস। ভাৰত ত্যাগ আন্দোলনৰ অক্লান্ত সেনানী, অসমৰ 6গৰাকী মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী, ৰাজ্যৰ ৰাজনৈতিক ইতিহাসৰ সমুজ্জ্বল ৰাজনীতিক প্ৰাক্তন মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী গোলাপ বৰবৰাৰ জন্ম শতবৰ্ষ ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰে উদযাপন কৰিব বৰ্ণাঢ্য ৰূপত। মুখ্য অতিথিৰূপে উপস্থিত থাকিব কেন্দ্ৰীয় গৃহ আৰু সমবায় মন্ত্ৰী মাননীয় অমিত শ্বাহ ডাঙৰীয়া। 29 আগষ্টত শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰদেৱ কলাক্ষেত্ৰত মনোজ্ঞ অনুষ্ঠান। গোলাপ বৰবৰাৰ অৱদানক স্মৰণ, ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰৰ অভিলাষী পণ।
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
And we all need a little more clarity under the details.
About life, people and events that truly matter.
Because sometimes news is more than mere information.
From credible news organizations, credible news, and from credible and award-winning journalists.
Because proper